Good morning. This is your 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. Still seeing mostly clear skies out there with plenty of sunshine this morning. Expecting a nice day ahead of us today before we start to see some more unsettled weather and cooler temperatures move into the area over the weekend. If we take a look at the current surface analysis, we have a weak boundary over the area that's going to continue to push through. It's not very noticeable. Just see a slight wind shift with the winds becoming more onshore out of the northeast as we get into the afternoon today, but overall high pressure is still in control and expecting a quiet weather day ahead, and we'll see mainly clear skies as we go through the evening as well. If we look at the upper level winds from this morning's sounding, we had some northerly winds near the surface becoming more northwesterly and then west northwesterly as we get up in the upper levels, but seeing that peak wind of 68 knots at 25,000 feet today, and that freezing level is at 12,700 feet. If we take a look at the current visible satellite, we can see those mainly clear skies across the area. Just a few lower level clouds just starting to develop just off the coast, off of Ocean City. That's all we're really expecting today is a few low clouds to kind of swing through the area, but nothing too impactful, and that will be much of the same as we go through the overnight as well. If you look at a short-term model here, see how things play out over the next few days. Again, expecting dry weather as we go through today, so not much to talk about. And that continues as we go into the overnight. And as we get into Saturday morning, we'll start to see some additional cloud cover building into the area, becoming mostly cloudy as we start today on Saturday. We'll have a slight chance of maybe a few light showers making it to the area by late morning, maybe between 10 and 12 p.m. But as you can see here, a bulk of the activity will not arrive until we get into the afternoon time frame, and that's when we'll see some more moderate to possibly some heavier rainfall pushing through the area for much of the afternoon and into the evening time frame. We'll also see some slightly breezy conditions develop ahead of a boundary that pushed through. And then once that boundary pushes through, we'll see probably our strongest winds, and that will occur through the overnight time frame with continued showers. And we do see a chance of maybe a embedded thunderstorm or two with this activity. So about a 20% chance to see some lightning with this event. And then as we get into Sunday, that area of low pressure that kind of develops along that boundary off the coast starts to pull away, and with it pulls a lot of the precip out of the area, but it will leave cloudy conditions around on Sunday. So we'll have a slight chance of maybe a lingering shower or sprinkle in the area early on Sunday, and then that chance continues to diminish as we go through the day Sunday, but remaining fairly cloudy. If we zoom out and look at the longer-term forecast here, we'll see that area, that area of low pressure pushing off the coast and moving out of the area, and then we see things mainly start to dry up, but we keep this upper level trough, upper level low over the eastern part of the country. That's going to keep things a little unsettled, where we'll keep mainly clouds in the area for the beginning of the week, where we'll see diurnally driven clouds, where less clouds in the evening time, and then as we get some daytime heating, we'll see clouds building up for the afternoon. So that's the conditions we'll expect for Monday. As well as into Tuesday, we start to see that upper level low open up and weaken a bit. As that happens, we'll have a slight chance of seeing maybe a few light showers around during the day on Tuesday, and we'll see a secondary area of low pressure developing off the coast, but that continues to move off to the east, not expecting any significant impacts with that. And then as we go into Wednesday and Thursday, high pressure builds back in and takes control of the area, keeping things mainly dry and seasonable, and potentially maybe some unsettled weather moving in for next weekend, but a little too far out to really narrow down. So if we look at the 24-hour weather risk chart for today, expecting green conditions over the next 24 hours. We'll see temperatures getting up to around 70 degrees this afternoon. Winds turning more northeast to northeasterly this afternoon, around 8 to 13 knots. And then as we go into the evening time frame, we'll continue to see just a few clouds around 4,000 feet. And then we'll see that temperature falling to around 54 degrees before we start to see clouds building into the area and those winds shifting out of the southeast with mostly cloudy conditions to start the day on Saturday. Right now, tides are running a half a foot above normal. Weekend forecast, again, looking like a messy weekend. As we move through the day on Saturday, we'll see mostly cloudy, overcast conditions. Again, a chance of that light shower by late morning between 10 and 12, but the better chance of showers to move in during the afternoon and evening time frame. Again, we'll see more moderate to heavier rain during that time. We'll see a slight chance of that embedded thunderstorm, and we'll see those winds start to increase as we get later in the day and into the evening time frame. Overall, our high expected around 68 degrees. We'll see that red chance for precip, and we'll see yellow chance for lightning and reduced ceilings and visibilities. We'll continue with that red chance for precip and yellow chance for lightning as we go into the evening time frame. We continue overcast conditions and widespread rain showers, and as we get into Sunday morning, we'll start to see those showers become more scattered to isolated as we get towards sunrise on Sunday. And again, keeping a slight chance of an embedded thunderstorm, mainly early on. And then we'll see breezy conditions through the overnight time frame with a low around 54. A better chance of seeing some elevated winds with that boundary passing through. So we do have an orange risk for winds that are above 25 knots. A better chance of seeing those reduced ceilings and visibilities with those more moderate showers moving through overnight. As we go into Sunday, we'll see mostly cloudy and slightly breezy conditions continue, but green conditions across the board for our weather risk, with the exception of a yellow risk for precip, as we do keep a slight chance of a lingering shower or sprinkle, mainly early on in the day, and then again that chance will continue to diminish as we go through the day. We'll see a much cooler day with a high around 62, and we'll see those temperatures dropping off during the afternoon, setting up for a cool evening. If you look at the extended forecast here, again, as we go into Sunday evening, expecting a low around 48 degrees. And as we continue through next week, we'll see that low temperature mainly between 48 and 50 degrees for the entire week. As we go into Monday, we'll continue to see cloud covers around with that upper level low over the area. We'll see partly to mostly cloudy conditions. Again, kind of diurnally driven cloud cover as we go through Monday and Tuesday. We'll see our high on Monday around 61. As we go into Tuesday, we'll see that high around 64. We do have that slight chance of maybe a shower in the area on Tuesday, but not looking too impactful at this time. And as we go into Wednesday, we'll see our high around 66 degrees, but again, partly to possibly mostly cloudy at times for our Wednesday, and then partly cloudy day on Thursday with a slightly warmer temperature around 68 degrees. That wraps up the 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We'll be back again at 8:15 and 10 a.m. on Monday morning. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day and enjoy your weekend.